Hi, everybody. Back here again with another edition of Thursdays with the Mayor. Hope everybody had a good couple weeks. We've got a couple things to talk about today. The first thing is we're breaking new ground here. We've got Carl Block from the Hastings Utilities Company. I wanted to bring him in to tell you guys about a few things. And what we're going to really talk about is this enterprise resource planning module that's been in the process since 2018 that's finally fully going online. And Carl's going to be implementing this. And I wanted to bring about a couple different changes and what to look for as this rolls out. And we'll have a couple questions for him. And hopefully we get a lot of questions answered. So the first thing is since 2018 we've been implementing this. And Carl, what would you like to add about the ERP module and how that's going to affect the residents here in Hastings?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jay. So the ERP, as you said, has been going on for quite a while. The utility billing module that kind of we work with to make sure customers get utility bills and have the ability to pay those bills is kind of the last piece in that ERP. And so we're rolling that out. That will go live on Monday, June 2nd. And so we're really excited about some of the changes, some of the added functionality that some of the customers will have with this new module.
Yeah, it sounds like that's coming out real soon. I guess one thing we were going to talk about is, does this change in any way, shape, or form how the billing is, or how the customer is going to interact with Hastings Utilities?
Yeah, no, it really will. I think the biggest changes that customers are going to see the online portal. When they have, currently we have Customer Connect. It's an older online module with our current billing software. It's a bit outdated, and this new online resident access module that customers are going to have the ability to sign up for after Tuesday will give them real-time or near real-time access to their utility billing data, the metered data. It's also going to give them a way to visually see some billing history and representation. They're going to be able to update their contact information with us. They're going to choose how they want their preferred method of contact. The preferred method of contact, or the methods of contact that I'm really excited to add, is going to be some text messaging and email and some automated voice calls as well. That way those customers, when we get to certain steps within the billing cycle, so when a new bill is created, customers are going to be able to receive a text message and email that says, hey, you've got a new bill out there. When we reach that time in our billing cycle where those bills are due and potentially becoming delinquent, we're also going to be able to send out another message to those customers, text, email, that says, hey, we're still sending out the regular mail bill and delinquent notice, but they'll also receive a text message or an email just indicating that we're at that step in the mailing. Then at the very end, the kind of the last section, if a customer doesn't pay a bill by the time of the shutoff date, we're currently doing a posting, and that is a posting that goes to the front door of any residence or building that's going to be disconnected the day before. That is going to end here, and that ceases here this week, or next week will be the last time that any of those postings happen. The great thing is then we're also eliminating that $25 charge that goes along with the posting to the customer. So we don't want to charge, we want to be able to eliminate that fee for the customers, and at the same time meet them where they expect a notification to come, and that's going to be a text message, an email, or an automated voice call.
So let's get this out to everybody. We're doing away with the $25 charge.
Yep.
But we're going to have text, email, all kinds of different options. Now, some of you folks may not be online.
Yep.
So for those folks that are not doing things online, it's still going to be the bill will still come just like in the mail.
Yep.
And everything. And we're just upgrading to this ERP module to make things simplified. And the bill will still be like it was in the mail. And we're doing away with the $25 charge. Now that's at the end of this month. So you will no longer have the ability to have somebody come to your door, and we're not gonna pay for that anymore.
Yeah.
But you will have, what are the methods of notifying people that, hey, you're on your last day, you gotta get in and pay your bill, you're gonna get shut off. What was that again?
So text, email, automated phone calls, and we also do phone calls to all customers. As long as we have good contact information for those customers, we do reach out and,
Okay.
and try to have a courtesy call to make them aware. Because the last thing we want to do is shut somebody off.
No doubt.
I mean, our whole goal is to provide utilities to customers and ultimately have them pay for those utilities. And so we don't want to shut them off. We want to keep providing those utilities.
Well, so let's look at this then. The changes that ERP will bring to us is the automation, and but we will still have the bills printed,
Yep.
and they will come just like normal in case you're not online. And the $25 charge is going away, but people will be notified email, text, or automated phone calls. So, folks out there, I've had a posting before in my life as well. So be aware that that's not going to happen anymore. But they will make the best effort by phone call or whatever to reach out to you, so you know that your phone's due on that last day.
Yeah.
Let's move forward real quick. What we talked about this earlier. We've got. I've been asked several times since I've become mayor, if why our utility bills go to Texas, and then, or they don't actually go to Texas. Why they come from Texas?
Yeah.
Can you really explain real quickly why that process happened and how you guys came to that?
Yeah, absolutely. A brief overview. Again, approximately a year and a half ago, it was, we wanted to build some increased visibility and transparency within our bill format. And we thought that the old bill format that we had was kind of antiquated, out of date, and to provide that transparency, it really required a bit of a refresh. As I looked around to some of our peer utilities, to some other industry standards that were happening here at the time, we realized that a lot of companies are looking to outsource their bill print mail, whether that's even local mom and pop shops that are sending bills out, or even larger corporations. And I did find that a lot of other utilities were using this. So that triggered a time we put a request for proposal out for bill print and mail vendors. And when we came back, we settled on the current vendor that we're using. And at the end of the day, the cost to send the bills there, to have all of that data processing done, to have them create the bill, to have them print, mail, provide tracking to us on those bills that are being sent out to us, and archive those bills for a period of 2 years, as well as be able to email those bills through their portal. That cost for them to do all of that was within a couple $100 of what it cost us just to buy the supplies, the paper, the envelopes, the postage, everything, to send that out.
Because they do it in such mass
Yeah.
quantities, and then we don't have to employ 2 people full time to stuff envelopes and
Yep.
do everything. So we actually save money by doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
And let me make sure I get it right. I've actually been some people have came up and talked to me and said, why would we take our bill and send it to Texas? And they said, that's not how it happens. What it is, it's automatically or automated.
Yep.
It's sent over automation
Yep.
to Texas, and then they print the bill there. It's not sent there and back. They print the bill there and send it here because they can do it at a cheaper rate for
That's
all their
correct.
supplies and the employees that it took you to do it here.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
electronically, the information is sent to Texas. Texas provides the print shop, and it's sent here, and we
Yeah.
save money.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
and it makes sense to me, and I've just been asked that question, and I appreciate you clearing that up.
Yeah.
So anybody out there that's had that question in their mind, Carl's the expert on this. He's crunched the numbers, and it seems like a better thing.
Yeah, and if you have any extra questions, reach out to us. We'll help answer.
Everybody knows where he's at. He's at the Hastings Utilities. Is there anything else we need to go over?
I think
that?
the one other thing I want to mention, like one change, we do have quite a few customers that are on budget billing.
Yes.
So budget billing is, the current setup for budget billing is customers we project out, we look at the 12 months history for utilities. We project out what that should be, including, if there is any increases in the utilities, and we project out the next 12 months. We currently divide that by 11, and so that they will pay that in 11 installments and then have one reconciliation month. The changes that's going to happen is we're going to go to more of an absolutely true budget billing where it's going to be divided among 12 months.
Okay.
So there won't be that reconciliation month where we're hoping to get you to a zero bill or a month that you don't have to pay a utility bill or a smaller one. It is truly just going to be spread out over the 12 months. So we do hope that tool, if customers want to use it and are interested in using it, that helps them budget. We're here in Nebraska, obviously we have really cold winters and really warm summers, and so our utility bills are usually higher in both of those seasons, where in spring and fall, it may be a little bit more moderate. So this helps those customers that are either on a fixed income or just want to have a little bit more consistency in their monthly billings. They utilize that just to even things out. And so I think that this module, as it calculates that budget billing slightly differently, it still is performing that same goal that those customers have and giving them that opportunity to just have a more level and consistent bill every month.
Good. It sounds like a good deal. Good things going on in Hastings Utilities.
Yeah, absolutely.
So keep up the good work.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, man.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it. All
I'll
right.
finish this thing up. I'll let you get back to your hard work.
Yeah.
And I'll finish up my little Sherman.
All right.
Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Jake.
Have a good one. All right, now we got some good information from Carl Block down there at the utility. So I really wanted to get that out to people and see you, Carl, and provide some good feedback from the utility guys down there. I'll get through everything really quick here. The rest of the cast here, we've got first of all Sodbusters hats on because starting tomorrow, what do they got, Tony? A 6-day road stand?
Homestand.
They got a 6-day homestand starting with the Sasquatch and finishing up with the Zap out of both teams out of South Dakota. So please get out, support the Sodbusters. It's a good local family thing to go do and enjoy those baseball games along with the Legion Ball that's going all over town. Please get out and enjoy Hastings in the good weather and have a great time. Let's go to the council meeting. The council meeting, I want everybody to be aware, in case you want to tune into it or stop by and say hi. Council meeting is moved to Tuesday, the 27th of May, due to Memorial Day, which if you want to catch me on Memorial Day, I'll be out speaking at the Memorial Day, what is that? The Memorial Day...
The Memorial Day service at
the
Parkview
service
Cemetery.
at Parkview, isn't it? Okay, it's at Parkview. So the service at Parkview, I will be out there if you want to come out and catch that, and that'll be on Memorial Day. We've already talked about the utility bill changes with Carl Block. One thing I wanted to get across to everybody is the city was awarded with a $475,000 EPA cleanup grant for the old middle school, and that just happened last week. And those funds coming from the EPA for the cleanup work is for the asbestos removal at the old middle school. That enables us to offer that middle school to developers, who we've got a few in the hopper right now that are looking at that, to potentially develop that into a great project, which is a win-win for Hastings, Nebraska. Whatever they develop that into, that will make that property a viable property again in Hastings. And I thought it was great that we got that $475,000 grant to take care of that asbestos ahead of time. Switching gears to the library summer reading program and the Hastings Museum Summer Fun. Just to be aware, we've got a new library director. She just came online yesterday. It's Kelly Reisig. She comes to us from Montana. I've met her, I interviewed her. She's a very energetic, a big go-getter, so I think she's gonna be a real good asset for the library. And keep in mind that we are starting a fundraising campaign down there for the, what was that?
Green space.
The green space is what they call it. The green space, which is the area where that filling station was, which is gonna be developed into an absolutely really nice area with a little small amphitheater, some nice interactive stuff going on out there, kind of like Central Park in Hastings, Nebraska, where people can go and enjoy some reading and some learning and maybe catch some plays and things like that out there. That's going to be a real neat project. If you want to get involved, please go down to the Hastings Library and get a hold of Kelly, and maybe we can get you on a fundraising committee for that, because that's starting up real soon. Along with that, the Hastings Museum and Hastings Public Library summer programming is starting. The library's summer reading program kicks off with a block party at 11:30 in the a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday, May 31st, outside the Hastings Public Library on the 300 block of North Denver Avenue. And that also brings me to that North Denver Avenue will be closed due to some infrastructure issues going on with the street there in Mary Lanning, the hospital. So if you need to take that route, please go around Denver Street from 7th to 9th for the 30 days after the 28th. We'll get that street fixed up and get the infrastructure built there that we need to build, and provide a little bit of a detour there for those days. Let's see here. Hastings Museum also has summer fun classes throughout the summer. Make sure to check out more information down there at hastingsmuseum.org. Please tune into that, and let's get those kids out there in some summer fun classes. I know I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago, my son really enjoys that. So hopefully you can sign up for that. Let's see, the AquaCorp opens on May 24th, so that is tomorrow? Saturday, May 24th, the AquaCorp opens up. I want to wish everyone an upcoming happy Memorial Day and enjoy the AquaCorp. The holiday weekend marks the opening of the AquaCorp, and the pool opens at noon on Saturday, depending on the weather. Make sure to follow the AquaCorp page on Facebook or call 402-463-1016 for closure updates. You can beat that rush and purchase season passes at the AquaCorp from 6 to 8 p.m. Is it tonight and tomorrow night? And there will be food trucks also there. So if you want to purchase some season passes, it's 6 to 8 tonight and tomorrow night. Food courts, get yourself something good to eat, and come sign up for the summer for the AquaCorp. We've MicroTIF Open House. The City of Hastings will offer MicroTIF starting in June. Our Ward 1 Councilman Steve Huntley and Mike Anderson are hosting an open house to help educate the public about MicroTIF. The meeting will be at 6:30 p.m. Tuesday, June 3rd at Fire Station number 2, which is at 1145 South Hastings Avenue. MicroTIF is great. It's a new tool to support smaller residential redevelopment projects that meet eligibility requirements. Representatives from local agency will also be present at the open house. Please, if you're looking at doing some things that'll better your home and your resident, please look into this program. As far as the Hastings City Council agenda for Monday, not a whole lot of stuff going on. There's some things that include Kool-Aid days and just some approvals and a couple ordinances. Not a busy schedule for this upcoming agenda, so I don't have much to share with you there. And I think just go out and enjoy Hastings and enjoy the weather. Take you in a Sodbuster game. Go out and watch you some Legion ball and have a great day. Thank you.